I'm Ethan Bates here with the Hornet News Network, and today I have the privilege of introducing our newest cast member, Miss Leah Thompson.
I'm so excited to be a part of the Hornet News Network this year. In the very near future, I have some awesome plans about the activities happening in Metcalfe County.
Leah is taking over Our Town, Our People in the place of Ellie Caffey. But today, we have the annual College and Career Fair here at Metcalfe County High School. We took a look at this last year with all the many exciting career opportunities and college representatives here to talk to students. But today, we need to check out all the new stuff that they've brought this year.
Right, let's go check this out, Ethan.
For our first stop today, we're at EMAC Innovating Lightweighting. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your company and where you're located?
So NEMAC's located in Glasgow, Kentucky, and we have two facilities there. We have a die casting facility and a machining facility. So basically what we do in our alloy department, we take aluminum and we melt it down to about 1400 degrees, and we take it across the plant and we put it in our big die casting facilities that process parts like this. This is the bottom half to a 4-cylinder engine. It then goes across town to our machining facility where they stamp it and drill it and get it all shiny, make it look pretty, and then we take it and we distribute it out to our engine manufacturers. They take all the components of the motor together, they take it to the automotive, put it in a car, and then it goes out on the road. So pretty much any 4-cylinder engine that you see out on the road nowadays, a little bit of piece of that has come from Glasgow, Kentucky.
And that's very important because everyone needs to get there somehow, and if you need an engine, you might have a NEMAC part in it.
That's right, so that's what keeps us in business.
All right. And so why do you come to college and career fairs such as ours today?
Well, we would like to make sure that the community understands a little bit about the industry, a little bit about what is available in the economy, what you can look forward to when you grow into a career, looking for options that are available to you.
And that's very important for these high school students to see just what options they have beyond what they might have initially thought.
Exactly, yep.
All right. Well, thank you two very much for your time today.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm here with Cleary Construction and their partner, RACC Solutions. Sir, could you tell me a little bit about your company and where you're located?
Yes, I'm Carter Walden. I've been with the company for about a year and 3 months. Cleary Construction has been in business since 1985. We're located in Tompkinsville, Kentucky.
And why did you choose to come to the career fair today?
Well, we have a lot of opportunities in our business, and a lot of people don't realize what opportunities are available within our company because we're an underground pipe utility construction company. So when we're done, a lot of people don't see our finished product. So we're doing some videos today to show a lot of the kids in the school here that we have labor positions, operator positions, foreman, superintendent, and a lot of office jobs within our company.
And what age do you hire? What age range do you hire?
We'll take all career paths. You can start right out of high school and be a laborer for us and move up to an operator, even a foreman or superintendent. You can also go to like Western or Eastern or Murray and go through the engineering department and get a construction management degree and be a project manager for us, or an office job that we may have.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for your time
All right,
today.
thank you.
Up next, we have Miss Pat Tillman with Kingsford Company. Now, we've all heard of Kingsford and their charcoal, but why don't you tell us a little bit more about the everyday business at Kingsford?
Our Kingsford plant is located in Somerset, Kentucky. We're about 15 miles from Edmonton, based in Metcalfe County. We are in a primary location for all of the little lumber yards because our primary ingredient of the charcoal is sawdust. So that's why we're located here. There's 5 Kingsford plants throughout the United States, and Kentucky's lucky enough to have 2 of those.
So why do you come to college and career fairs such as ours at the high school today?
We're always looking for good qualified people to work at our facility. We employ about 90 people at the moment. We have college education graduates all the way down to work at our plant. You have to have a high school diploma or GED, and you must be 18 years of age. So what better way than to capture some of the students at Metcalfe County to work local and good quality people to come to our plant to work.
And as you said, it's still right here in Metcalfe County, so very close to home. and it's a great opportunity for any high school students. So we'd like to thank you very much for your time today for this interview, and as well as just educating our students here.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
All right, guys, I'm now here with Smuckers. Sir, could you tell me a little bit about your business, where y'all are located, and your name, please?
Sure. My name is Jacob Kittinger. I'm with James Smucker Company out of Scottsville, Kentucky. We obviously at Scottsville we make the Uncrustable sandwiches right here in front of us here. We make about 1 million of these a day. We the No Smuckers as a whole have been around for a little while. In Scottsville, we've been there about 15 years, and today out here looking for students interested in careers with us, and I don't know.
Well, what age do y'all start hiring?
We started at 18 years old.
All righty. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. And guys, if you eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at lunch today, thank this guy right here.
Up next, we have MNL Electrical. So hello, and thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thank you.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about MNL?
We are a electrical and technical design build company. We do industrial and commercial work mainly, all in the southeast region. Our main office is located in Bowling Green, Kentucky, but we have one in Lexington as well, and one in Cartersville, Georgia, right outside Atlanta. So.
Okay, and what would be a good career opportunity or good career path for someone to start working at MNL?
Well, honestly, you don't even need any type of college education. You can start right off the bat with no experience. So what we do, we have a boot camp program. It's a 3-week program that you learn the basics of electrical work. And then you have the opportunity to do a 4-year apprenticeship program. As long as you are an employee with MNL Electrical, you get that paid for. So you only have to sacrifice 1 afternoon a week, and you get free training to where you can get your journeyman's or master electrician's license, or you can get an electronic systems technician license. So there's plenty of education opportunities with our company.
Lots of great opportunities there. So why do you two come to college and career fairs such as ours at the high schools today?
I think that, I wasn't in high school too awful long ago, and I know how confusing it was there for a little bit my senior year. I wasn't quite sure, what I wanted to do, and I think that this is a really awesome opportunity that a lot of people are not presented. And I think it's important that we get out there and show the opportunities we have, because it can really, it can give you a nice future, and it can give you, it's a really great job that I think a lot of people just need to know more about.
There's lots of opportunities up there, and it's really important to find the one that fits you best.
Exactly.
All right, well, I'd like to thank you two very much for your time today, and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm back with Miss Carolyn Pennington from Farmers RACC. Can you tell us a little bit about your company and what you all do?
Sure. So we are one of the local nonprofit electric cooperatives that serve Metcalfe County. And we employ about 60 people, and we serve approximately 25,000 meters in primarily Barron, Hart, and Metcalfe counties. And we're glad to be here today.
What brings you to the career fair today?
We're basically here to talk about job opportunities, both pretty much upcoming job opportunities that we would have in the next several years at our company. Again, we have a lot of retirements coming up in the next few years, so we're eager to get out and talk to some of our young folks in the area and try to keep them back home. So.
And can you tell us a little bit about the opportunities you provide for students at Farmers RACC?
Sure. So for students at Farmers RACC, students that are served by Farmers RACC rather, we offer several different opportunities. First is our Washington Youth Tour for our juniors in the area that are served by Farmers RACC. Job applications for that are generally due in the February timeframe, and then the best thing for students in the area for high school seniors. If you're a graduating high school senior served by Farmers RACC, you are eligible to enter to win one of our 7 college scholarships, $1,000 scholarships. The only requirements for that, again, you do have to be served by Farmers RACC at your principal place of residence, and then you would need to come to our annual meeting in July, register with you and your parent or guardian, and you're automatically entered to win. No essay, nothing like that required. So.
And also, where is Farmers RACC located?
Sure. We have our headquarters building in Glasgow. We also have a branch office in Mumfordville. And then, again, we have 3 pole yard facilities located in Barron, Hart, and Metcalfe counties.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Juniors, remember to apply for the Washington Youth Tour if you are served by Farmers RACC, and also seniors, remember to attend the annual meeting in hopes of getting a scholarship.
Up next, we have Mrs. Gretchen from Sumitomo Electric Wiring Systems. Now, everyone here has heard of Sumitomo. They're not even 10 minutes away in Metcalfe's own industrial park. But why don't you tell us a little bit about what Sumitomo does for those who might not know?
We are an electronic manufacturing facility. We operate and make fuse boxes, junction boxes, and power distribution centers for automotive. Actually, if you push a button on a car, one of our fuse boxes or PDCs probably powers that.
So everyone, they may not know it, but there's probably something made by Sumitomo in their car today.
Absolutely. We make parts for Honda, Toyota, Nissan, GM. So we have products in cars all over the place.
Very wide reach there. So why is it that you come to college and career fairs like ours today?
We come to the career fair because we want to be able to be in the community. We believe our future is in the workforce that's coming in from the high school. Some of our greatest employees that we've added over the last few years have been Metcalfe County High School students. We actually have, I think we have 4 Metcalfe County High School students who actually work in our facility. They work and co-op and leave school, so they've been a great asset to us, and we'd like to have more of the Metcalfe County students.
And it's a great local opportunity for anyone looking to join the workforce or anything along those lines.
That's right. Not only do we offer good wages, we also have excellent benefits close to home. We have state-of-the-art technology. Our facility is air-conditioned, which is unheard of in manufacturing usually. So it's air-conditioned, it's clean, you leave work the way you came to work. We're just like a big family.
And a great local opportunity. We'd like to thank you very much for your presence in the community and for coming here today.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
All right, guys, I'm here with Miss Amy Neighbors from Metcalfe County Healthcare Center. Amy, could you tell us more about your position at the facility?
Sure, I'd love to. I'm the administrator at Metcalfe Healthcare Center. We are a 71-bed skilled nursing facility here in Edmonton. We have around 100 employees, and of course our nursing department is our largest department there at the facility.
And do y'all have any jobs available right now?
We sure do. Most of them, like I said, because nursing is our largest department, are in our nursing department. We are pretty much always hiring for certified nursing assistants. So if anyone is certified and looking for a job, we'd love to have you come in and fill out an application. We also offer certified nursing assistant classes at our facility, so even if you're not certified, you can come in and talk to us and we can put a plan in place to get you certified.
And do you have to be a certain age to be a CNA?
We prefer at least 16 or older, of course, but yeah, pretty much, yeah.
All right, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Leah.
So guys, always remember there are jobs opportunity very close to home. Go to Metcalfe County Health Center today and learn more about becoming a certified nursing assistant. All right, guys, I'm here with the company Spann Tech. Could you tell me your name and what your company does?
My name's Elisa Walker. I'm the Human Resource Director at Spann Tech, and we make custom conveyors.
Well, that sounds really interesting. What brings you to the career fair today?
Well, we love to support the surrounding schools. This is my first year being here at Metcalfe County. I'm originally from Metcalfe County, very proud of that, and just glad to get out and meet the students and support Metcalfe County schools.
So what age range do y'all hire?
You have to be 18 years old to be hired with us, but we do support some programs. We have the Learn and Earn program. We do co-op also, and we are a participant in the state apprenticeship.
And also, where are y'all located?
We're in Glasgow, Kentucky.
All right, thank you very much for your time today. If you're 18, please look into a job at the Spann Tech company.
I'm here now with Mr. Mark Powell from SkyTech. And hello, Mark. How are you today?
Oh, I'm okay. Glad to be here.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about SkyTech for those who may not know?
Well, I'm located at the Glasgow Technology Campus at South Central Kentucky Community Tech College. And we have industrial maintenance technician program at our campus in Glasgow. We have another Glasgow campus, the nursing and allied health. Then our main campus is in Bowling Green. So we actually train and educate up to 100 industrial maintenance technicians per 2 years, every 2 years, and they're guaranteed to get hired in as soon as they graduate.
And that is such a great opportunity.
Absolutely.
Now, SkyTech and the high school, I think, have a very close relationship. There's lots of dual credit opportunities and things such as that. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, there is dual credit available for juniors and seniors who have made their ACT benchmark scores. That's an excellent program to get into. So, get as many dual credit courses as you can completed during your junior and senior years to enter into college, because that's a total advantage for them, for the students.
So SkyTech is a very local opportunity for students who are looking to further their education.
Yes.
But what would you say is one of the greatest benefits of going to Sky instead of another school?
Benefits of going through Sky CTC the first 2 years is if they're looking to transfer on to get a bachelor's degree. We have two entities right beside of us here today, UK and WKU, who students can transfer to after they earn their 2-year associate's degree with us. So it's excellent beginning to college.
And that's an excellent opportunity, not only financially, but for their educations that many students may not consider.
Absolutely. They can graduate from us debt-free because we have tuition-free. The work-ready scholarship is good for certain programs. Once they get that behind them, then they can transfer on to a UK or Western or one of the other 4-year universities to pursue their bachelor's degree. So, excellent opportunity.
Exactly. I'd like to thank you very much for your time today, and thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you. Enjoyed being here. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm here with Miss Terry Atkins with CPC Livestock Nutrition. Can you tell us a little bit about your company and what you all do?
Sure. We're a livestock feed company. We sell feeds, commodities, animal health products, minerals, tubs, lots of products, anything for your livestock that's out there.
And what brings you to the career fair today?
Well, I got invited, but actually the main reason I wanted to come was to promote agriculture and help kids that want to go on into ag business or any type of agriculture in college, then kind of explain to them what I did.
And what age do you start hiring, and do you have any jobs available now?
Well, at the mill down in Fountain Run, we start hiring at 18, and we always have jobs available. So anybody that's interested can contact our office there in Fountain Run.
All right, thank you very much for your time today. And if you're interested in a job with CPC, make sure you contact the office at Fountain Run.
Up next, we have Mr. Mike Clef from WBKO. First off, thank you very much for being here.
Glad to be here, Ethan. Thanks for having us. And wonderful camera operator, Leah. Appreciate her efforts as well.
All right, so everyone knows about WBKO around here. It's a household name. But what is it that you specifically do?
Well, thanks for the kind words about WBKO. I'm the sports director, so I anchor sports Monday through Friday, report sports in the field those days as well, work a lot of Saturdays, go out in the field, and I've been there since July of 2016. So I'm on air, I'm behind the scenes. You hear the term a lot, Swiss Army knife. Even though you see me on TV, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that I have to do as well. But a lot of times, like the Hornets or Lady Hornets athletics teams, it's a total team effort. There's so many different aspects of people working on various things. So it's a really good question. I'm already rambling, so I apologize, but it's an answer that you can't give in a brief way.
Well, you have lots of exciting responsibilities there. Yeah. Well, why don't you just take us through what an average day would be like?
Sure. Usually I get in on a normal day at 2:30, and I get anywhere from 2.5 minutes to 3.5 minutes for sports, depending on how busy it is. So I have to decide what stories I have time for, what my top story is going to be. Sometimes I have to figure out a story that maybe I'll save for 10. Normally the night before, Ethan, I figure out what games I'm going to go cover, and I do that between newscasts. So, for example, if something's going on in Edmonton, it's hard for me to go between newscasts because you're talking about a 2-hour round-trip drive. So that is kind of a typical within the day each sportscast. Yesterday, I planned out our high school football schedule and who's going to go what and where. And then the other thing is I go to Muncie, Indiana on Saturday, and I have to confirm that we have our credentials for the Western Kentucky Ball State game. So there's a lot of things like that, but normally I get in at 2:30. After the 10 o'clock news ends, we record a segment for AM Kentucky. So the sports segment you see is recorded the night before. Then I go and I work on the website for a little bit. We have to add video, and normally my night ends between 11:15 and 11:30 at night. So that typical day, but just when you say it's typical, you get unexpected things that happen.
Because there's lots of exciting and important information you need to cover, and it's really important to try and get as much of it as you can.
Yeah, you make a very good point. It is so unpredictable. It's kind of like when you go to a game. You think a game's going to go one way, and then it doesn't. So there's an old phrase, you never know. And that's truly what happens with our situation. I'll give you a transition weather-wise. You know, we have to figure out, we have a backup plan if there's a weather delay specifically on Friday nights. You know, so there's a lot of plan A, a lot of plan B, and even a plan C.
Because the weather and the players themselves and the outcomes of games, there's no way to predict that entirely accurately.
Yeah, absolutely, because you know this, when there is a lightning delay at a game, it's a mandatory 30-minute delay. Well, as a fan, you can sit there and say, okay, we'll go for cover, we'll go to the concession stand, we'll go use the restroom, whatever. Well, we still have to do a 10 o'clock newscast. So you have to find time to replace the game that you're going to have highlights of. Sounds pretty simple. It's not. You know, but again, you kind of have contingency plans, and quite frankly, that's what we're paid for. We have to be able to handle that. So people that watch us, and that's the bottom line. People don't watch us, I'm going to be coming to you asking you for a job, Ethan.
Well, leading into that, what would you say is the ideal path that someone would take to get involved in broadcasting or WBKO specifically?
Well, you're doing the right thing. I mean, you're putting yourself out there. Leah's putting herself out there behind the camera. You know, no disrespect to education. My late mom was a teacher. My late stepdad was a college administrator. You can only learn so much in the classroom, and it's valuable. You've got to get out there and do it. So even little things like you're holding the microphone, you're asking great questions, you're having to think about what the next question is going to be. Leah's having to make sure the audio is working well. Leah has to make sure the angle is going okay. Leah has to make sure the battery doesn't die or there's some kind of a glitch in the camera. You only get used to that by doing it. And again, you're asking really good questions, but again, it's something that you don't script. You know, you have an idea what you'll ask, but then you've got to improvise. But most people that ad lib, there's preparation behind it. So I hope that answer has some sense to it.
Oh, it does. And I think that's some advice that you could really apply to almost any field, and just getting experience and learning the ins and outs of the trade.
No question. Absolutely no question. And I mean this. I've talked with a number of other people at these career fairs. It's amazing how similar our jobs are. The biggest difference is with us, a lot of times when we make a mistake, a lot more people see it. I mean, that's the one thing that I tell anyone, if you're going to be in front of the camera, you've got to be ready for anything to happen. And when you make a mistake, it's out there. So, but the worst thing you can do is compound a mistake. Hey, we all make them. I mean, Ethan, when you come to school today, did you sit there and go, okay, I want to goof up, I want to mess up? Of course not. You want to try to be perfect. Well, you know, the worst thing you can do, though, is if you make a mistake, you get so mad and it becomes 2 mistakes, 3 mistakes. You want to sit there and go, okay, after 1 mistake, what can I do to make sure that doesn't happen again?
All right, well, thank you very much for your time today and your excellent responses.
Oh, no, thanks, Ethan. Great questions. Good luck. Junior class for Hornets Nation, great. Leah, the senior class, congratulations. And this is my second year here, and I hope it's not a blast. This is a great thing that Metcalfe County High School and Middle School is doing.
And for all of our viewers out there, be sure to tune in to WBKO for your local news.
Thank you very much, Ethan.
Hey guys, I'm here with American Engineers Incorporated. Sir, could you tell me your name and a little bit about your company?
Sure, my name's Brad High. As our sign says, we're American Engineers. We're an engineering company. We do design work. We design several different projects. We touch in different ways about everything that you see there. We design airports. Projects include schools, school sites, commercial sites, factories, shopping centers, just a lot of different things.
And where are y'all located?
We're in Glasgow, Kentucky.
And what age do y'all start hiring, and do you have any jobs available right now?
We do. We hire, typically, as it says engineers, you think about hiring a college graduate, an engineer, but we have actually probably most of our staff is actually not engineers. For example, I'm a geologist. Amanda here, she's in marketing, and we have field staff that are surveyors, CAD technicians. So it ranges from high school graduates would be entry-level field type positions, and then we have technical college graduates for the CAD experience and drafting, all the way to college graduates that are engineers.
And you mentioned that you participate in the co-op program. Are you pretty flexible with student schedules?
We are. We try to work with that. They typically work with my group in geotechnical services. We test construction materials, so soils and concrete. Last year we had Colton Zermely worked with us, and I think 3 days a week. This year Jacqueline Carter is with us, and she works Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we work around her school schedule because obviously that's the most important thing for her right now. So.
All right, thank you very much for your time today, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I'm here now with Mr. Greg Havens from NoSee out of Nashville. Why don't you tell us a little bit about NoSee for those who may not know?
Great. Well, NoSee College of Art is located in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. It is a private gated art campus. We have degrees in illustration, graphic design, video and film, photography, and one in web and interactive. It's a very unique facility. A lot of locations, a lot of these colleges offer 75 different majors. I offer 5, so believe me, I do them very well. What makes us unique is, for starters, the facility. It is not the cinder block structure of education that you're used to. It is, we sat down with architects and built the facility from the ground up with exactly what we do in mind. The studios have skylights that channel natural light into all the studios, wide hallways, tall ceilings. The photography studios are second to none. For example, Studio A is 2,200 square feet, 2.5 stories tall, has roll-up commercial doors. The subject comes in, doesn't matter if it's raining, doesn't matter if it's snowing. It's a very unique facility. We specialize in what we do. But the other thing that makes us very unique is our instructors. All of your classes are taught by current working professionals in the field. You're not learning from someone that used to be good at. You're learning from someone that does it for a living today. You're learning current techniques, current tricks of the trade, the current softwares that go with your career. It's a very unique facility and a unique philosophy, and it's a great choice for students that want to follow their creative side into a career.
All that is quite impressive, and that kind of specialization in modern interaction with those experienced individuals, that can be quite valuable for new students.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our philosophies work together. We produce graduates that companies want to hire. We have a great history of producing graduates that are ready for the work world.
Now, you've already touched on this quite a bit, but what would you say is the single greatest strength of NoSee as a learning center?
Our instructors, our faculty. We have a great experienced group that are true professions in their field. They learned from the ground up, which is the core of our philosophy, to teach students from the ground up. You want to learn all aspects of a career.
That experience is simply invaluable and something that you can't just foster in the average classroom setting.
Absolutely. We focus on real world experiences.
All right, well, I'd like to thank you very much for your time today, and thank you for coming to our school.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, guys, I'm here with LSE Communications with Mr. Matt South and Mr. Mike Schaaf. Can you tell me a little bit about what your business does?
We produce magazines. We have a variety of magazines. As you can see here on the table, Matt, how many titles do we do a year?
We probably do somewhere around 800 to 900 titles a year, counting spot jobs, normal jobs, which include weeklies and monthlies.
And about how many magazines do you produce in a day?
Wow. It's a good question. Probably in an average day in the bindery, we could produce anywhere between 75 to 150,000 a day sometimes.
That is a way larger number than I would ever expect.
Well, it's probably larger than that even on some days, but on an average day, I guess we'd be in that number.
So what brings you all to the College and Career Fair today?
This is a good place to work. We've been in business now since 1970. It's made a good life for me. We are always looking for young, intelligent employees to come up. This is not just as simple as it looks. To put ink on paper and make these magazines is, it takes a lot, and we like to come to the high schools and get these kids started early and just try to make a good product for the customer.
We also like to put magazines in the hands of people. That gets people to read, and that's the lifeblood of our operation is people reading. When they stop reading, we're going to have to stop printing.
And around what age do y'all start hiring?
You have to be 18 years of age to work in the facility, and right now we'll be interested in talking to people about part-time employment, full-time employment. Just like John Calipari says, UK is not for everybody. Maybe LSC is not for everybody. But if you want to take an interview, you want to get looked at, we'd love to give you that opportunity.
And kids that are 18, might be going to college. Are y'all pretty flexible with their college schedules?
We are very flexible. We do a lot of part-time work. We've got, 4 different shifts. We could try to work around their schedule at class. We've got a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday day, a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, a Thursday, Friday, Saturday day, and a Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. And we could work around anybody's schedule that's going to college.
All right, guys, thank y'all very much for your time today. And guys, remember to go to LSE Communications and apply today.